Nothing cash flows in Toronto anymore. I just want a good investment. I work full time. I can't spend all day looking at this stuff. What do I do, Batman? If that sounds like you or your friends, make sure you stay tuned to this episode of Prime Properties TV. I promise you it'll be worth it. Good day, Toronto. Welcome to another episode of Prime Properties TV. So glad you could join us for this episode. Today we'll be going over a problem that a lot of investors have been dealing with in the past few years. If you haven't been following my videos about how to retire with real estate, make sure you watch them because it talks about the basic fundamentals. I'll put them in the links and description below, or you can click on the little eye up here. If you have been investing or speculating about the investment market in Toronto, you'll realize that a lot of properties do not cash flow. This means that every month, the amount of rent you receive after paying your mortgage, taxes, and expenses, these are expenses, the property does not pay you, and you actually have to pay out of pocket to keep this asset. And frankly, at this point, it's not really an asset anymore. So today, I'll be covering an asset class I call cash flow condos. It's got a ring, right? This is basically a condo unit that at the end of, after each month, after expenses, you still have money and it pays you to put it in your pocket, okay? Now remember, what I'm about to tell you is my opinion, and opinions are like feet. Some of them stink. Now, there are some condos in Toronto that because of the area they are in demand a higher rental rate, but they are still affordable to the average person. And some of these reasons I've been telling a lot of my clients about that they should really start looking into investments. And the reason why these work, and I'll list them out for you, is one, the average selling price in Toronto is nuts. It's over $600,000 when you include freeholds and condos. This means a lot of people are completely priced out and they are settling for renting. This means there's a lot more of us. Two, the larger cohort people who are deciding to actually rent rather live closer to work, which is coincidentally where all the amenities are, which is also coincidentally where all the condos are being built. Three, in 2016, the Canadian government created a ton of renters by putting on the new mortgage rules, the stress test. Thank you, Canada. Four, you can believe it or not, but there will be a condo boom coming with the shortage of freehold houses. Remember, condos take longer to build, 50 stories, right? Some appreciation there going on. Five, although condos have maintenance fee that you have to pay for, you do not have to worry about structural repairs, and there's an on-site property manager that takes care of it, which is fantastic if you work full-time because it's less of a burden. Six, with higher demands because of more renters, there's opportunity to increase rents, especially if you have a great layout in your condo. And seven, this is the most important reason of all. This investment actually cash flows and pays you. Now I'm going to be over some of the numbers of a sample cash flow deal we did. For privacy reasons, I'm not going to disclose the address. If you want to learn more about where to find them, make sure you give me a call. Number is right here. Now, this sample example is a downtown property that is situated in a nice area with some serious upside because the city's going to put some money into this area to develop some stuff. Now, the property sold for $336,000 and change back in October 2016. This property rented for $1,800 a month. I frankly think we could have got another extra 50 bucks. Your mortgage at 2.5%, which is fairly reasonable for 30 years, is $950 a month. Your property taxes is about $200. Your insurance on the unit is about $75, and your condo fee is a little bit under 350 bucks. Now, tallying all of that up, at the end of the month, this condo is paying you $227. This asset pays you, and the cash flow protects it from any increases in maintenance fees or insurance rates. So it's a good investment. After your first year, your total cash flow that's in your pocket is $2,700. The mortgage that's paid down by the tenant has created almost $5,500 in wealth in your pocket. And if we're going to be conservative on appreciation, we'll say 4%. This area was more like 8.9 last year. You're looking at $12,000 in appreciation. And when you take all that tallied up together, you're $20,000 and change. Your return on investment, which is basically your total profits divided by your investment, the total investment on this one was about $75,000 after closing fees and transfer taxes and all the shebangs. You're looking at a cool 29.84% return on money. That's pretty good for conservative numbers. No wonder people invest in real estate. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you learned something or simply enjoyed watching this video, make sure you subscribe to Prime Properties TV down here and on the YouTube channel, and click on the little bell so you'll be notified when I put out new content. If you have any questions or any comments or are looking for a free consultation, call me. Number is right here. And make sure you share this with family and friends. Like I always say, an educated consumer is the best consumer. I'll see you next time, Toronto.